Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Conquest Gaming and another episode of our Forever Ark series. Last episode we got our Anki. We got everything all going here good. I think it's about time let's see, what level are we? Level 60? Yep, I think it's about time we start thinking about moving our base. Uh, let's go ahead and follow up everyone here. We got our berries and our meat, our eggs, more berries, more berries. Get rid of these two. We don't need those. Let's put all them in there. Let's see, what else do we got here? That in that spot. That. I don't know why it won't let me combine the. There we go. Alright, let's get our Pteranodon out here. Got 36 levels. Go ahead and put one in health. We'll put 10 there. And there. Alright, let's see. I'll put 10 in stamina again, so we can make it through far. Now, we are airborne. Get our extended hut up. We need to find where we're building. But first things first, let's head over to the obelisk. And let's take a look around the area and see where we can build. Definitely want to build somewhere where we can have a water pen. I've seen Flinger build up here before. Pretty good spot. Now I did test it out, and we can actually build, because we're on single player. We can build up here if we want. Do we want to build up here? Let's get this drop real quick since we're right here. Okay, that's a good pull. Go up and look at our surrounding area. So it's got a land bridge there and a land bridge there. We got this spot over here. Might be a good spot. Well, do we really want to build here? I don't know if we do. Another green drop coming down. I know I don't want to build on the beach. What do we got for land back here? We need somewhere that we can build. That we can incorporate water. I mean, most of the time for a water tame, you need the ocean in order to We'll keep this one in mind. I know there is a little lake back here. It's still close to the obelisk. Take a look back here to build on that little island. But it looks like most of this is uneven terrain around it. The island is not too great about being good with, flat building plus a lake around it or near it or deep enough water for a water pen. You know? Maybe. Trying to figure out a base location is always quite difficult. why I generally tend to go somewhere around here. But I want to be closer to an obelisk. Let's make our way over to the green obelisk, see what we got there. Stamina back. Probably gonna have to do that a couple times here. We may end up building our base, but building a separate water pen in a water area maybe? Maybe that would work too. Because I know the green obelisk has a lot of flat areas near it. Like I said, I would like to make our base somewhat close to a obelisk. And the red obelisk is near the snow biome, so we don't want to build there. Can you just land? Thank you. Okay, we're almost there. There's our green obelisk. So we got some water down there. Don't know if it's deep enough. Because my original thought process, and you guys can tell me what you think, was to set up a base right here. Right in this area. It's flat for the most part, and we can build up and around. But we also have a nice flat spot right there. Also right here. Then you got green obelisk. Got water around it, but it's not very deep. Only got one way on. So if we like put a dino gate there, we can do whatever we want in here. But I don't know if I want to build on the obelisk. I think just near it is fine. Which is why I'm thinking maybe we build right here. But then, like I said, I kind of want to build right down here, in this spot right here. Could also do something maybe. Oh, we're gonna. Wasn't watching the stamina. Well, not too bad for a low level. Well, I guess he's not a low level. He's pretty good, actually. They just usually lack stamina and weight. But maybe back here? Actually looks like a pretty decent spot right there. Take out those rocks, that tree. Obelisk is right there. Yeah. So I think that'll be our plan for our base. Go ahead and get this drop here. And then I'm going to have to step away for a second. Not really much in there. Alright. I'll post up on this rock here. And I will be right. Alright, sorry about that. I had to get my daughter some breakfast. So yeah, as I was saying, I think we'll go back there in that little dip for our base. I've been experimenting with bases, so, or should I say base ideas. And like I said, you know, there's not a whole lot of water there. So, we can always, We can always set up a water pen somewhere else. That's totally fine. Let's grab this just because we're here and down. But yeah, we can build a water base or water pen somewhere else and just go check on it periodically, do what we need to do while we're at it. Which isn't a whole lot because we are on single player. So if we're out of render range, then it's not gonna do much there. But we can go there, set some stuff to breed. You know, we do have the better dinos or better breeding mod, so we don't have to keep checking back every couple hours to see if they've gotten the best stats. With the better breeding mod, they automatically get the better stats. Now another place, if we're going to do it that way, another good place to build a base would be where is it? Up here in between the mountains. You know, I've looked at it before. Maybe we could do a 50-50 base or close to it. It would be right near the redwoods. It would be right near the mountain where you get lots of metal and obsidian, lots of diverse dinos in this area, not too far from here. Do we want to do a 50-50? Or near an I want to be near an obelisk though, so that's where it comes in. I mean, flying to an obelisk once we have an RG is not a huge deal. And RGs can carry a lot. So, and we're already going to have to fly around for our water pen. Sit and wait for this yellow drop to come down. So what do you guys think? 50-50 or near the green off? I really hope you all are enjoying this series so far. It is our Forever series, so we are going to go a long ways with it. And it's got a ring around it. Nice. Alright, looks like we got some pretty decent stuff there. Okay, let's check our tasks. Where are we at for tasks? Went too far. We still need to get 200 stone or 1,000 resources. Which 1,000 resources actually goes a lot faster than you would think it would. I know we haven't done much with the Winter Wonderland, but it will be off the series after tonight. Alright, so let's get him balled back up. Distribute where distribute is set up. Get rid of the berries. Alright. So in here we put stimulant and narcotics. We can throw this down there. What do we got here? Scuba lake. Nice. Oh, our storage is full. Okay, well, don't we have another one? No. Okay, well, let's craft one up real quick. Let's see. Where do we have a space that we can put it? We'll just put it right there for now. Alright, so we can get rid of those. Torch can go in there. Got this Gallimimus saddle. We got a Megaloceros saddle. Mastercraft Mammoth saddle. Nice. Scuba gear. These are not colored, so they're gonna go. Where is it? Where is it? Outside of the port. Put them in the salvage station. Why did I put regular supplies? I'm such a doofus sometimes. We do want to put all our food, put our water in there just because. Alright. So, we need to harvest some supplies. We need our Anki. And he's probably got a lot of levels. Only got one right now, but takes a minute for it to register all the stuff. Or maybe he's just that high level already. So let's go ahead and go get some stone. Some flint. Okay, we got that one. Now we just need to build 50 structures. Alright, so I told you guys that there was a little trick to getting ore. We're going to head down here in the water. And we're going to look for this little blue one right here. Okay, that wasn't it. See, there's some oil. Now let's get up before we drown to death. Those little blue ones, a lot of the time, have oil in them. They also have metal, so alright, let's get out of the water. That was a lot of good supplies. Let's see what all we got. We got some flint, some metal, some oil, some stone. Alright. Give me what you got. Of course, we don't have a spot for oil yet. So we'll just throw it in there. Okay, so how are we doing on metal? Alright, well, there's our metal. Did we ever set up a metal pallet? No, I don't think we did. Alright, so how many can we build for foundation? 23. So we need a lot more supplies. And I want like double that. I think our main base, I want it to be around 6 by 8 foundations. It's almost faster just to go in the water, but we do need more metal. Although we can use the water to move faster to the metal. Or sorry, not metal, but river rocks. They carry a lot of metal. Set ourselves up right here and go to town. Forward a little bit. There's a level. Good. Alright, that's good. Good run. Got 300 metal. Let's put our point into weight. Get rid of a little bit of flint. We don't need that much. Get some more metal here. Alright. Get rid of some more flint. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll drop all the flint. We'll get plenty more from this. At the point we're at, metal is the most important thing we need, and stone. Alright, now let's make a slow journey back. And then we'll have to come back down here for some wood and thatch. It would be nice if we had a mammoth, but we do not yet. But we need a lot of metal. Especially if we are going to upgrade our armor. And if you didn't catch some of the earlier episodes, we are doing our base building the way it was presented. So on the island, we're building in vanilla. Scorched earth, we will use the frontier skins. In aberration, we will use the steampunk skins. In extinction, we'll use the wasteland skins. And in Lost Colony, we will use the Lost Colony skins. By the time, I mean, this is going to be a very long series. By the time we get to Lost Colony, we will definitely have Genesis 1 out, which will be the Bob's True Tales Tides of Fate, I think it's called, which I'm actually very, very hopeful for, because it's a pirate-themed expansion, and every expansion so far, they've given us some kind of mode of transportation. For the Frontier, we got the train. For the Steampunk, we got the Zeppelin. For the Wasteland, we got the battle cars. I'm not sure if we got any vehicles for Lost Colony yet. I haven't dug into it very much. But the reason why I'm mentioning it is because, well, we have a pirate-themed thing coming up. Wouldn't it be cool if they gave us a pirate ship? Even if it's just a small one, but a pirate ship that you can build on. That would be kind of cool. What am I talking about? That would be kind of cool. That would be awesome. Alright, let's go get some wooden thatch. Don't know what his carry weight is, but it might be good. Especially since he's been in a cryo ball, he's probably got a few levels. We got 2. Let's put some weight on there. Now our maximum weight is 400. His maximum weight is 600. Which means we can load him up with 200 weight of thatch. Actually, I don't know if I'd want to go 200, but see, there's still a few trees here though. Alright. So we'll throw all this thatch on him, which puts him at 153. Okay, well, let's go for some more. I think we'll take him to 100 weight in thatch. Then we'll fill our inventory with wood. And he should still be able to carry it. 64. Head down here. Okay. Go for some more thatch. We got a level. Nice. Alright, he's at 72. We need some food. Some water. I have a feeling this is going to end up just a resource episode. Don't know how much time we got left at the moment. Looks like we got about 15 minutes left. And we're getting a lot of wood along with this, so that's why we're getting overweight. But it's definitely not going to be enough. Alright, let's go distribute our points. So we had the hot-blooded, the strong back. Let's go forager. We only do one right now, but next level we'll be able to get the other two, and we'll be able to get rare flowers and silk with our scythe. Let's see what our tasks are. See, craft 100 stone arrows, land 50 ranged headshots, kill 1 alpha raptor. Harvest 1,000 stone, craft 100 stone arrows, and craft 25 thatch structures. That one seems a lot easier to do than killing an alpha raptor. So I think we'll focus on that one. Get over here. Alright. I'm gonna take what you got. Spend our level into, we'll go fortitude. Alright, what do we got? What am I doing? Wow. Take a look at our, we got 2,000 fiber, we got 2,000 wood, 6,000 thatch. Oh wait, no, that was stone. But we do have 2,000 wood also. Alright, so first task. is gather 1,000 stone. It looks like we're bringing the Anki back out. You. And I think we'll just head down here. Probably a lot faster just to we are going to need a lot of stone because our next base is going to be built in stone mostly. Got a lot of flint. We should be about probably around halfway on our task. That. All right. And he leveled up, so that's good. Give him some weight. Now our next task was 100 stone arrows. Set ourselves up for 4 of those. We are still rocking the... Oh, we never even turned that on. We could have totally got more wood earlier. And then we'll do... What was it? 25 And then we'll have another level, or another 3 points to spend. Ching. There's our 5-minute mark. I know I've been lately cutting off without my exit because I get wrapped up in doing something. We're going to stand right here next to the salvage station. Because we don't want thatch. And more. Four, 3, 2, 1, and ka-ching. We have 4 points, so we can go here. We'll do those 2. Now we've unlocked Master of Tools, each type of tool you have equipped on your hotbar provides you with 3% reduced damage taken and increased damage. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if it actually counts these as tools or just weapons, but I know it would be at least for the first level 9% damage reduction. But I don't think that's the one we're going to go for. I think the one we're going to go for is the Potion Master. Drinking a soup, health, or stamina brew has a 5% chance to not consume the item. And that has 2 levels. So it's probably a 10% chance that if we use, yep, right there. 10% chance that if we use like a oh god, whatever it is, focal chili. We use a focal chili, we have a 10% chance to not consume the item so we can use it again. But the one I want to go for is this one right here. Produce twice as much ammunition. And that goes up to 6% chance to produce twice as many bullets. Which everyone knows, as we get later in the series, we're going to need them bullets. First things first, let's break this down. We're running out of time here. Throw those in there. Distribute. Ball him up. Shut our door. What are our next tasks? Tame 1 herbivore, harvest 1,000 stone, 50 structures. We have the same one again, so we can probably go for that one again. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share if you're new. Roan Conquest, signing out.